The China-Laos Railway, connecting Yunnan of China with Vientiane, the capital of Laos, is a landmark project enhancing China-Southeast Asia relations. It's now possible to have rice noodles in Kunming in the morning and drink coffee in Vientiane in the afternoon.
Laos is just over the border. Ever since the railway got up and running and Mohan came under Kunming's administration, the changes have been profound.
Here at Mohan Port, China's only national-level land port to Laos, you can see trucks lining up ready to cross into Laos. Mohan, a border town over 600 kilometers from Kunming, has emerged as a critical hub for Kunming's port economy. Here, I met a young entrepreneur who, along with her father, has been engaged in import and export business in Mohan for 17 years.
We have been here since 2006. We are a family-owned private enterprise. There was no highway either, but we recognize the geographical advantage of this area. We operate a warehousing and logistics center responsible for customs supervision. It involves the customs declaration and inspection of border trade goods entering and leaving through Mohan. We primarily handle agricultural and sideline products from Laos, as well as some from Thailand and Myanmar. We export mainly daily necessities, vegetables, and food products. The railway has greatly boosted trade and logistics here, making the flow much smoother.
The China-Laos Railway began operations on December 3, 2021. The railway now connects Laos, Thailand, Myanmar, and other Belt and Road countries. By August 2023, it had transported over 20 million passengers and more than 23 million tons of cargo.
There are more people and faster logistics. The railway has brought far unprecedented opportunities to the area.
China and Laos established diplomatic relations in 1961. China is now Laos's second-largest trading partner and top export destination. Customs clearance for goods and travelers takes just minutes on the electronic system.
Non-locals use passports for quick visa on arrival entry, while locals have border resident cards for ease of movement. It usually takes around 10 minutes to cross the border.
On April 13, 2024, the China-Laos Railway celebrated its first anniversary of international passenger service, having transported 700,000 passengers across the border, including 180,000 from 87 different countries and regions. This has facilitated travel to cultural and natural sites along the route, making rail tours through Laos and Yunnan as a new trend. It has driven rapid development of Mohan as an international port city while continuing to offer new opportunities for people in both cities.
I have many friends in Laos. Some have been my friends for over a decade. They often invite us to their celebrations, although Laotian traditions are quite different from ours in China. Over time, we've learned to communicate in one another's languages.
Kong Linglei, who runs a transportation service company in Kunming, lamented that before the railway, it took at least 8 hours to drive non-stop from Kunming to Vientiane. Back then, he only made the trip once every 2 or 3 months. Now, with the railway, he can make day trips once or twice a week, significantly enhancing his business operations.
The railway has drastically reduced costs. Costs have decreased by 40 to 50%. Both mileage and fuel expenses were considerable when we used trucks to transport goods on these routes. Rail transport is much cheaper and more efficient. We are very excited about the railway. We rode the train on its maiden voyage. Sending thousands of tons of goods was impossible before. Simply weren't enough trucks. Nowadays, a single train can transport 1,200 tons of goods, which means our business potential is far greater. Our business encompasses loading goods into containers at our site, transporting them by train to the border, overseeing clearance by Chinese and Laos customs, and delivering them with our trucks again to customers in Vientiane.
The convergence of people, goods, and capital in Mohan is fostering a dynamic border trade environment. The town is undergoing significant transformation, and people in both countries are reaping the benefits of the railway. Since 2024, the China-Laos Railway has been transporting nearly 62,000 daily passengers, and its positive impact on the region continues to grow, positioning Mohan Port as a golden gateway to South and Southeast Asia.